You're now listening to N21FM, a Pokemon podcast. I'm your host, Glenn Seaman, and I'm joined as always by my lovely co-host, Jake.
Hey,
who
it's
tried
me.
his darndest to make me crack up in the intro sequence. But to no avail. I locked in. Have you seen those videos or the video of that guy who it's an illusion, but it is like a frame one locking in, like making a face where he's like laughing really hard and then instantaneously he's like stone cold.
I believe I have, but
it cracks me up every time.
Yeah. No,
How are you doing today, Jake? Are you doing well?
No. Which we have discussed in our
pre-show.
3 hours of talking since we started the call.
Indeed.
I'm okay. You know, we're here to talk about Pokemon the trading card game.
True.
Things we like, especially things we don't like. Sometimes things we're middling about. I'm excited to talk about all of them.
Yeah. I'm pretty stoked. There's a lot of good stuff.
But I haven't asked you. How are you, Glenn?
Oh, I'm good. I've got the next 2 days off. Not for my favorite reason. Certainly for not something great. Tuesday and Wednesday, I will be, of course, by then, this episode will be live on free feeds. Hopefully live on Patreon too. But I will be maybe streaming. But I will be enjoying the new Destiny 2 update. I'll talk about it in the What We're Playing section of the show. Pretty big update coming out tomorrow to mark the end of live service for that game. So pour one out. But I'll talk about that in What We're Playing. I'm pretty excited about it. But that'll be what I'm doing tomorrow. That's why I've got the next 2 days off.
God bless.
So I'll be spending some time with my comfort game.
Spending time with your lady.
Yeah. Well, also her. Yeah, she'll be home tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah, my lady and not Destiny 2.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
My wife.
Priorities.
My wife.
My wife? The classic Borat reference in 2026.
You're required to do it when you get married, actually.
Oh.
As soon as you get married, you have a punch card.
And now you may say, my wife.
Not only may you're required to at least a couple times a month.
When someone says, what about your wife? You say, my wife?
My wife?
Yeah. No, I am not married, and so I am not required by law to do these things. Because I lead a sad existence and have fun playing Destiny 2, I guess.
Okay. All right.
Oh man, we're in like some kind of weird emotional limbo right now. The pre-show conversation was so deep and heartfelt, and now we got to talk about Pokemon.
Yeah, it's definitely. I think whiplash is an apropos term.
Yeah. We should have talked about that afterwards, probably.
It was good to get it out.
Yeah,
but definitely strange to go from like, what makes you feel like you're in control to like, all right, let's talk about some Pokemon Lego set.
Have you contemplated your existence in reference to the people that you love?
Yeah. Do you feel like you bring something to your existence and the people around you? What is happening out there?
Is that a Meowth that I hear?
Oh, you can hear him?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's screaming out there. I think that's Yoshi.
Okay. Well,
is that Yoshi? It's hard to say. Yeah, that's Yoshi. So my cat Winston is in his own little bedroom right now.
Oh.
Because we're trying to get them introduced to each other, him and Yoshi. Because we're moving at the end of this month.
Okay.
And we have to get them to be besties by then, or it will be a bad time.
Yeah, I see.
And so right now Nicole is in Winston's bedroom hanging out with him. We're gonna have them spend some time together tomorrow, but right now Yoshi wants attention and kibble.
Oh,
and so he's yowling for his mother.
I yowl for my mother as well quite often. Being an adult, it's a way to be. I empathize.
He's a sweet boy, much like yourself.
Thank you so much, brother. We're here to talk about Pokemon.
Indeed, we are. I've said indeed a lot lately. But yeah, lots of Pokemon to talk about. Some cool stuff. There's a lot. We actually are going to end up starting the show in a moment with actually a pickup from last week's episode. About some of those Lego sets. But before we get into that, patreon.com/terminal creative, or the link in the description below. You can get early access to this show, as well as access to our bonus show, N21 Plus, for lots of bonus content over there. So much bonus content. It's really, truly crazy. You've got a total of, let me look. I got the collection pulled up on Patreon right now to see, to see how many episodes there are of N21 Plus. There are 39 episodes of N21 Plus.
Ooh. And
for
we
you
plan
to listen to.
Bumping those numbers up. We got to pump those numbers, brother.
Yeah, we will be. Rest assured. We will be pumping up those numbers.
Oh, yeah, brother.
But not anytime soon. Do you know why that is, Jake?
Tell me why that is, Glenn.
The reason for that, oh, listeners mine, is that...
Go on.
Next week's episode 69, nice, will be the season finale for season 3 of N21FM, a Pokemon
right in my
podcast. Yeah. Oh, my podcast.
Right in my podcast.
Jeez.
And what does that mean, Glenn?
So we're going to be taking a break during the off season of Pokemon's competitive season. So the time between NAIC and Worlds every year, we take a break. We catch up, get a little bit. That's when all the major changes happen. Any structural or philosophical kind of
things, bookkeeping and stuff like that.
Yeah. Bookkeeping. Staffing changes tends to happen in the off season.
Sometimes we'll do
what's that?
I'm getting the axe already.
Nah, you're still in your what is it,
my trial period?
Yeah, your trial period. Yeah, you don't even qualify for
90 days
yet. Yeah.
Crap!
We gotta at least get you on
the
insurance
bonuses yet.
Then we'll see.
No.
But. Yeah, so that's the end of the season. We'll be able to call it out, and then that'll be the end of the season. Will be us covering NAIC, and then kind of looking back on this season as a whole, and seeing what we liked about it, what we didn't like about it, memories and whatnot, and then looking forward to where we'll pick up in season 4, with the very first episode being World Championships 2026. It's always an exciting time. I wonder if we'll do a watch party this year. Oh, I'd love to do that. I'll have to reach out to
premium content to me.
I'll have to reach out to some of the fellers because last year we did a watch party, just the 4 of us, Johnny, myself, Zach, and James, and we watched Worlds and we played some casuals in one of our apartments. It was a blast.
That sounds all right to me.
Very very
like a good time to take vacation again.
Yeah, slide on up. We'll be happy to have you, or. Maybe you won't have to slide very far at all. Maybe you'll already be here. Something to consider.
We'll find out together.
Yeah, we will. But yeah, super exciting stuff. End of season. I'm always excited about it because it means I get to take some time off. I work my butt off for this show.
Yeah, honestly.
I know it doesn't seem that way when episodes are coming out multiple days late consistently lately. But scheduling and then getting interviews lined up. I still got an interview. I guess we'll start with him, probably episode 2 of season 4. But I've got an interview lined up with a gentleman who makes really high quality Instagram content for Pokemon. Does deck profiles and guides and shopping lists. Very, very good creator. So I want to have him on. We'll talk to him. But that's for the future. But yeah, lots of content happening.
Pokemon hot takes.
Oh yes, that too. Also the
booze and battles, the stuff that we do.
The bonus show content is also on here. Yeah.
Man.
I wonder what we'll do for Worlds. Maybe we'll do maybe for the next week's episode we'll get drunk and do a predictions.
Okay.
That could be fun.
I'm down.
Get the whole squad on here.
Brother, I'm so down.
Sounds good. But that'll be fun. We'll look at that. If you want access to those things early and access to the bonus show, of course, things like Booze and Battle with Mega Gardevoir versus Tauros, which is what we did recently. Me and Jake's debut in the Booze and Battle ring.
Boy, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I won't spoil who won. Actually,
you'll find out later.
you'll literally find out later in this show. But it was a fun match. We've done discussions with the cast of bonus discussions actually with the cast of Dunsparce and Drampa. We've if you watched those interviews that I did with the cast of that show, which by the way, I'm due for another episode of that. Need to get them back on the show. They're a blast. Things of that nature. Our hot takes. I don't know if I said that or not. And then coming soon in season 4, we'll actually have some pretty sweeping changes to the Patreon. We'll talk about that in a second. Other Patreon perks at the $2 and up tier per month. You can get Q&A rights, voting on Booze and Battle decks, and you get access to the early guest list so you can see who we're having on the show, get questions read to them on the show, and questions for everyday episodes as well. And then, of course, at the $5 a month tier, you get a producer credit, which is your name read at the end of the show. It is very much appreciated, those who are able to. It's the little tier above, just like if you want to tip us, help us keep the lights on, so to speak. That's the tier to do it at. But back on those changes coming at the start of season 4, I'll kind of give you a little teaser. We're overhauling the bonus content and the way we put it out. It will be on a consistent rotation with I think what we've got right now. The tentative blueprint is we're going to have one interview, one Booze and Battle, one oh my god,
like anime.
One anime watch club.
Yeah.
And then a fourth kind of wild card week on rotation. Not necessarily in that order.
Yeah.
But that's like the tentative plans for bonus content. So if that stuff interests you, go check it out. It's a pretty low barrier to entry.
I'm excited.
Measly $1.
I'm excited.
You can't buy anything for $1. You get a lot of content.
You can't even buy an Arizona green tea nowadays for $1.
Dude, yeah. Did you know, by the way, the owner of that company says if you send him a receipt with where a place is charging more than $1 for an Arizona tea, he can have the products like removed from their shelves.
I believe him. Yeah,
he'll do it.
That was like his modus operandi, right? When he started selling this stuff, is no more than $1.
No more than he's like the Costco CEO, where he's like, "You'll take the $1.50 hot dog from my cold dead body."
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah, I respect it.
Yeah, the hustle for me.
Yeah, It's about time somebody hustled for me.
That's right. I will hustle for you.
This crap.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right.
Patreon.
Lots to get into today.
Patreon.com/Terminal Creative.
Yeah, that's the one for Arizona discussions.
Yeah.
So we got a lot to talk about today. We're going to talk about the special event Turin in a moment. But the first thing I want to talk about, we picked this up last week. We started it. Literally, we had breaking news during the What We're Playing section.
Yeah.
But I wanted to revisit it because we didn't get the full story. There have been even more Lego sets revealed.
Yes.
For Pokemon. And let me tell you, there's a lot of them, and I have changed my tune.
I'm sharing the Rayquaza right now. Do you want to show the other ones? Or?
Let's start with this Rayquaza because it's the most recent.
Sure. We had a slight discussion on the Discord about this, but give me your thoughts.
High level thoughts. I think the Rayquaza looks fine. Maybe a little simple. I'm of multiple minds about it, right? Because I look at the joints and the way it's shaped, where it's like it's a very simple elbow shapes and like 90 degree angles on a curve.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, it's very simple for Lego. And I'm also curious as to whether or not it's like a stylistic choice, because it like that in combination with like the clouds being specifically sculpted the way they are reminds me of there's like art in Legends Arceus, I want to say, that depicts Rayquaza in this way. That's like a very like cave painting type beat.
Yep.
So it's, I don't know, it's fine. it's certainly not the best model Rayquaza, and I think he would make a cooler action figure. There's a famous mock of Rayquaza actually on Skypillar
Hmm.
that's got like a motorized function. I'm trying to pull it up right now, but it's
For
got
like in Lego?
in Lego. Mock
Hmm.
is the my own creation thing in
Oh,
Lego.
okay. Yeah.
Um, but it's very interesting because it gives this video of it's a video of the motor function, and it makes Rayquaza like fly around
Oh, okay. Yeah,
the
that's
actual
interesting.
sky pillar,
Huh.
and it's so cool.
Hmm.
Um, this is obviously not that. I
No.
don't have a price point on this model either. Do you remember? I saw it somewhere, but I don't know what it was confirmed to be.
This Rayquaza? I
Yes.
don't think that I have seen a price. There's prices posted for the other play sets, but I
Okay.
haven't seen a price on this one.
Gotcha. We'll talk about
I
those
did
prices in a
I
second.
did look for it, but not the top of
Yeah.
my head.
The, the build is simple. There's some cool parts usage, I guess. But I think one thing that does gross me out a lot. Are you able to zoom in there on Zinnia?
Let me see here.
Even
This
if it's just like
one.
a Control Plus
Let
type
me
beat.
just maybe no.
Oh, nope. Just makes the rest of it bigger. Zinnia looks rough in this
Yeah.
screenshot. The minifigure they made for her is not very good. There's some cool printing on it. Her little cape looks terrible.
Yeah, it's not like jagged enough, right? Like she's got it's like a
Yeah.
ripped cloth she has in the
Mm-hmm.
game. And this honestly, have you seen have you seen Indiana Jones in the Crystal Skull, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull?
Yes.
You know the Nazi lady that
Yeah.
he fight this is what that reminds me of, is the Nazi lady with the bob.
So funny you should say that.
Mhm.
That's the same mold of hairpiece that there's a Lego set from Crystal Skull for Lego Indiana Jones that includes that character. She
Mm.
has that exact same hairpiece.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's real bad.
It's not good. It's not good. I think that there's like some minute tweaks. This very much feels like we talked about it. I think maybe last time about like the aqua sets, the
The
aqua
Aqua Raiders stuff, yeah.
aqua Raider sets. Yeah, like it sits in that era of Lego where it's not complex enough to be like the thing, right?
Yeah.
Like those like the anglerfish, like the anglerfish, the robots that they were using, all that stuff. Like it's just a little too, I guess you would literally say, like plastic looking.
Mm-hmm.
Um, where I think that the altar, right, the sky pillar
Yeah.
altar is the best part of this set. Um, I don't hate the Rayquaza. This falls into the um Lego. What, I keep forgetting the way that we described it.
It's more like Lego trying to be Pokemon rather than Pokemon trying to be Lego.
Yeah, this falls into Lego being Pokemon, which I think is the good one, not the bad one. But it's not a good sculpt of Rayquaza.
Mm-mm.
It's too simple, right? Like this is just a very like you said, like a right angle. Like I know what this is gonna look like on the piece.
Yeah.
Um, I don't like the design choices for like the fins of Rayquaza. I think that the face of Rayquaza is too fat, like it's too wide. Um,
Yeah.
so I just don't think it's like a very good Rayquaza sculpt to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't hate it, but it's not. I just don't think it's
Doesn't do
like
anything
good.
for me.
Yeah, it's not good enough. Um, I would like for them to have taken maybe a little more of a quote unquote realistic approach. More like a 1-to-1, I would say, like a approach to sculpting the Pokemon. The minifig, I'm not upset about. Like honestly, like it's a minifig. Who cares?
Yeah.
I do really like the stylized clouds on the altar. I like the altar
Those look good.
itself. I just think that like if you're gonna do like a stylized like base for it, maybe do more of a stylized like Pokemon also. Like I don't really necessarily know what that means in this context. Because obviously like, it's Lego, it's stylized in the Lego.
Yeah.
But something about it is not hitting for me, like you said, and it's just a little like it's just a little too round. It's a little too and like Rayquaza is not like Rayquaza's defining feature is kind of its head, and it's just not
I get
it's not
this
Rayquaza enough.
I get this rotundness.
Yeah.
From this set.
He's kind of like fat Rayquaza. Honestly.
Yeah, he's fat.
He's kind of fat. He's got like a double chin. He's not
supposed to be fat. Like Rayquaza is supposed to be like this sleek, fast guy. That's his whole thing, is being fast.
He's the ozone Pokemon.
And he just doesn't feel fast here. He feels imposing, which is cool and valuable and noteworthy.
I think the scale is good, right?
Very good scale, actually.
Yeah.
But he does not seem like he's a fast guy.
No. And like that's what I'm saying about
more
like
Dragon Ball than it does Pokemon.
Yeah, he is kind of more Shenron, isn't he? He's
much more Shenron here than he is Rayquaza.
That's true. That's true. That's what I was saying about like the fins. Like the fins are like pieces, but they're like
bulky.
Yeah, they make like thin like pieces that you know like flaps almost, and that's like what those fins are supposed to do for Rayquaza, is like be the little flaps that he uses to zoom around or whatever. But yeah, I just think it's not a great Rayquaza sculpt. I'm not mad at it, but it's like it could have been better, especially since this is the 18 plus line, like sculptural.
So it's going to be more expensive,
right?
Should be better.
Yeah, like
I think the most egregious thing about this set, though, and I've talked to you about this. Why is you can't really see it here? Zinnia is holding a Megastone.
Yeah, right here.
There is no Megastone for Rayquaza.
It Mega evolves with its move, right?
With it, yeah, it's like its ability, or whatever. Just
teach it whatever the move is, and it can Mega evolve like that.
And Zinnia's Megastone for her Salamence, it's in her anklet.
Yeah.
Whose Megastone is this?
To which I say, we know too much about Pokemon. We're too in it.
Certainly.
It's not fair. We have guilty knowledge about the things.
The curse of knowledge, truly.
We've played the video game. It's too much.
Yeah. God forbid I play the video game that I care about this Pokemon because of.
Yeah. No, but I mean, I guess like high level, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
It's cool. Gen 3 heads are going to love this. Johnny's going to buy this, I think.
You think so? I don't know. I think he might also be like, yeah, it's fat Rayquaza. I don't like him.
He might be hating on it. I know some people who will buy this though.
Sure. No, I think depending on how big this is, this would be like a nice little desk piece.
Yeah, it's cutesy.
Just judging by the size of the Minivig versus the size of Rayquaza, it's probably about 9 or 10 inches tall.
It's bigger than that, I assure you.
You think so? Like a foot and change then?
I think we're going a full foot. Because I know how big those sword elements are that are on the top of Rayquaza's head. I guess minifigs are technically
like 2 inches, right? Inch and a half? Yeah.
That looks like... Never mind.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That looks like 8 to me.
You can't do this right now.
Look, just I know the precise sword elements that are on Rayquaza's head. This is a foot tall sculpture.
Sure. Yeah.
So it looks a little too inconveniently sized for me to put it on my desk.
Yeah, but if the back corner is like a right angle, I could see it like living on the corner of your desk.
Yeah, I see the vision.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there's that.
Yeah. Interesting.
Fat Rayquaza. That's the title of the episode. Fat Rayquaza.
Hey, we got it in one. Holy moly. I didn't have to work that hard for that one at all.
They call me the one take wonder.
Hey.
There's lots of other Lego sets to talk about, though, including some we kind of got to last second.
Yeah.
And some new reveals as well.
Oh, okay.
This comes to us actually from Pokemon.com. I looked them all up. I'll put the link in the chat if you want to share your screen.
Yeah, please do.
Excuse me.
Oh, my God.
Quality podcast content. It's 12 in the morning, all right? I don't
Yeah,
want to hear
yeah,
it.
yeah.
But lots of cool stuff, and I don't know. I'm largely changing my tune about this.
Uh-oh. Okay.
My reasoning for that, we'll talk about it in a moment.
Oh, no. The burp and the yawn?
Yeah, man, it's rough out here.
It's ogre. It's ogre.
Yeah, I think, and my primary issue is these prices are so much worse than we thought they would be.
Yeah, it's a little egregious on this one.
You can pull up from this Pokemon.com article. You can look at all the prices. I've got this first one set up. The first set that we're looking at is this Pikachu, Pokemon Smart Play Training House with Pikachu, all in one set. Set number 72164.
Yep.
Have you seen what the price is for this set?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I was gonna have you guess.
Oh.
This is $70.
Yep, it is. It surely is.
And I simply can't co-sign that.
I think that I can.
Why do you say that?
So I was at the store, as humans do upon occasion.
Sure.
And so this was in my research time, which we'll talk about some more a little later. But I was looking at the Star Wars Smart Play sets. Excuse me. And I noticed that some of the boxes they say, right, Smart Play, Smart Brick not included. And I was looking at these boxes, and a lot of them were saying Smart Brick. Not, it's a play set, but you need the brick to do the thing. And so what Lego has done is they have kind of two different categories of Smart Play. They have a Smart Play all-in-one, which provides you with a smart brick that like makes the toys do the thing. And then they have play sets, which are Smart Play compatible, but do not include a brick. So they are the brick, like, these play sets are like they light up, they move, they like have sound components to them. So what they're doing is they're offloading some of the price onto some sets, vice others. I think, and we can look at the pricing in a second for some of these, but it's a marketing strategy, but it alleviates some of the pricing on some of the smaller sets, vice, making everything as expensive as it possibly could be just by virtue of everything contains this like piece of technology that they've, proprietary technology that you need to make the set go.
Yeah.
I'm not. It's expensive. Don't get me wrong. Like it's expensive. Even the we'll get to it in a little bit, but like the all-in-one sets for this Pokemon stuff, they're expensive.
Yeah.
But I'm not like, we'll look at the Jigglypuff. The Jigglypuff is like $15. We talked about it being like 20, 25. Any more than that is way too much. It's $15.
Yeah.
And so like I'm not mad about something like that. With the context of, they are front loading some of the more expensive, the cost of these sets with kind of the bigger sets, which, it might be a little predatory. I don't know. I don't think that there's, cause they're not just like selling the smart, as far as I'm aware, they're not just selling the smart brick by itself, which they might actually start doing. It could be like a 25, it's a brick. It's literally like a 2x4 brick. That powers the thing. So maybe it'll be extremely expensive, but it might, if they charge like $20 for the thing to make the thing go, I don't know if that's the right answer, but it is an answer that they could do. But I think there's going to be an aftermarket, kind of market for just the brick. And that is, they're going to want to get out in front of that stuff.
Yeah. Now, I looked into the Smart Play technology for a little bit because I was curious about it. Like, why would this be so expensive?
Sure.
It's noteworthy that these toys kind of learn. And that's interesting. We'll talk about that. I guess let's use this as an opportunity to move down to this Jolteon and Charizard set.
Okay.
This set, if we're looking at the price point from Pokemon.com,
It's 120, I believe.
yeah, which is steep. Yeah,
A lot.
$119.99.
Yep.
I don't remember what we predicted the price would be for this.
Oh, I think we said like 70 or 80 bucks. So
yeah, yikes. But it comes with 2 smart bricks, I think, and yeah, it does.
According to this box, it does.
Mm-hmm. And like they can learn, like they learn like leveling up. They learn getting more powerful, type advantages,
Reacts to
stuff
how
like
you
that.
move and play, huh?
Yeah, it's really interesting technology, and like the plates that have their like the name tags of the Pokemon on them actually do imbue kind of this like this identity of the Pokemon to it, which is cool. I don't know that it's worth it, but it is a cool feature. If that's something you're in the market for, this is a very well executed way for this to work.
Yeah, I'd be, it's obviously like, how does it work? The Star Wars is the only comparison that I have. But it seemed like it kind of completely changes the way that you interact with the Lego. Because, we talked about like smashing them together, basically, right? I'm not the type of kid that wants to smash my Lego together. But the way that they've designed some of these, I guess, specifically the Star Wars Legos, the way that they design them is a little more bulky, but that bulkiness kind of allows them to put a little more detail into some of the pieces.
Yeah.
And so because of that, right, it has to fit this 2x4 brick in it somewhere to do the thing. But it's like, it was hard to suss out from the display if it was making the sound itself or it was just the display. But if the technology is like making, I mean, it does this, the boxes say they make sound and stuff. So they're making sound, if they're like, if there's some movement to it, if it's, whatever it is, I'll be interested in kind of, maybe I'll splurge and we'll do some research,
that could be fun.
Some tax write-off stuff, but
True.
just like seeing how it interacts with the physicality of like Lego itself, I think that this Jolteon and Charizard actually looks pretty good for what it is, like as far as the Pokemon sculpting and stuff, and so seeing like how it interacts would be fun.
This set in particular seems like a really good way to gauge the value of the proposition of the Smart Play Pokemon set.
Yeah,
because it comes with a lot. Like you get the 2 Pokemon that fight each other. There's like type advantages at play because Jolteon's lightning or electric and Charizard's flying. There's the targets that interact with the Smart Play system. And something that I just noticed, this is very cool actually, is the potion has its own little tile.
Oh, is that what that is? Oh, yeah, it is.
It's a little potion, and it can heal your guys. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
Oh, and so I guess they're like mapping out a battle in some way. So I wonder if there's like health points associated with each smart brick also.
It seems that way because I saw a demonstration of it, and they like, you can do a little sequence of them fighting, and there's a clear winner, which is cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah. I do have something to say though. Let's get through the rest of the prices for what these reveals are. Next up is Bidoof and Bulbasaur.
Which I don't think we saw last time.
We did not. This is a $20 set. Good price point. These guys are great.
I like these guys. I like this little Bulbasaur. Look at that guy. Love that guy.
I like the brown ball joint elements on Bidoof for his ears.
Oh, yeah, on his ears. Yeah.
Those are unique.
Speaking of Bionicle.
I think that's a new molding. Yeah. I think that's a new mold for that piece.
Yeah. This is a cute little set. I like this set a lot.
I dig it. Yeah. Then after that comes the Squirtle car. This is actually a greatly priced set. $30 for Squirtle in his car.
Oh, yeah.
With stud shooters and a burger.
Yeah, and you'll notice here, right? It says, smart brick to play, interactive smart brick not included on the box. So, like, that's for people that are looking, like it. Look out for those sets that say, "Hey, it's not included." To find the ones that do include them, which I guess right now are the Jolteon, Charizard, and Pikachu. I think there's one more, but I don't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah. This is a cool looking build for the car. You get like one of the smart brick tags for Squirtle and one for the car itself, which is cool. This looks like a new element for like the bubble thrusters coming out of the back of the car.
Yeah, and I wonder if, like, how we talked about the battle element, if, like, you could have your Squirtle battle a Charizard or something, like, is
Probably.
it gonna retain that interactivity, or, how that
I
works?
assume so.
Yeah.
Because they showed a Pikachu in a Charizard battling, not a Jolteon in a Charizard.
Oh, okay. Huh. Interesting.
Up next is Charmander and Geodude.
And you really like this one.
Yeah, this is a good one. This is a $20 entry point.
Yeah.
No smart brick included. Fun little cave vignette.
I
Very
actually, now that you're reading, because I did see the prices, but now that you're reading them off, like looking at the sets and you say, oh yeah, it's $20. Yeah, I'm totally
$20 is
on.
fine for this.
Yeah, I'm totally on board. This reminds me of, once again, that like Aqua Raider price point of like, hey, it's $20 for this little, whatever it was, set.
Yeah, obviously like the price is adjusted for inflation, but like $20 for this cute little battle set.
Yeah,
it has the ability to integrate with this cool technology. Yeah, I'm down. Next is the Paldea starter trio.
Yeah,
Brigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxley battle set. Very cute.
I don't like these builds for these Pokemon.
Yeah, they're bad. Except for Sprigatito. Sprigatito's perfect.
Really? I think Sprigatito is the worst one.
What makes you say that?
The legs.
Oh, yeah, they're bad.
He's kind of fat. Sprigatito has a big head and then like kind of a smaller body. He's kind of fat.
Maybe it's just the angle I'm seeing it at. It doesn't look so gratuitous from where I'm standing.
Maybe.
But yeah, there is that like Funko Pop design language.
Yeah.
In all these guys that I don't like.
Of my, yeah, you're absolutely correct.
Anyway, this set is $34.99 for pre-order. Not bad.
That might be a little steep. I think 30 is probably the right. It looks like they're doing like
$29.99, and I'm getting this.
I think they're doing like 10 cents a piece. I think 10 cents a piece is like kind of the sweet spot here. Yeah. I think 35 is a little much.
35 is a little steep. I just couldn't be like, oh, I'll drop 35, because 35 is basically 40.
Yeah. And 40 is basically 50, and 50 is basically 100, which I'm not paying $100 for.
I'm not paying $100 for this.
No, absolutely not.
Next up is actually one of the best value propositions.
Yes,
I think.
Brother. I'm actually, the more I look at this, I'm more in love with it.
I love it. This one's great. I love all the gold elements and the teal elements on this.
Yeah.
This is the Smart Play Jigglypuff concert. No smart brick. She just sits there and sings into her little microphone.
Yep.
And if you want to, it's $15.
$15. That's what I'm saying. And I would get this for $15 just to have it, not even smart brick.
If you have the smart brick, she'll sing. You just have to rip her face off.
That's awesome.
And insert the smart brick.
Heck yeah.
And she sings into her cute little mic. This is a cute set. This is worth $15.
This is absolutely worth $15. It's a good one.
Big props to that one. Next is the Smart Play Drone Search for Mythical Mew.
See, this is the one that I thought did have it, but it's saying that it doesn't. This is one of the ones that I would think would have it, but I think it's actually the Gengar Cubone has it.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
This one's not so bad. I like the builds on this one.
How much is it?
$50.
Okay.
I see why they would charge that much. Knowing how big these fan elements are for the drone wings.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm thinking about like the footprint this would take. I'm like, I get why this is $50 in modern Lego.
Yeah.
Back in the day, so this would be like 30 tops, of course. But we don't live in back in the day. We live in 2026.
No, absolutely.
So like, I understand why this is a $50 set now.
The year of our Lord.
Yeah. Thoughts on this set? Anything to say?
No. I think we've said what we have to say.
Yeah. Not much else to it. The next up is the Lapras and Eevee set.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we talked about liking.
Yes.
And
have you cooled on it?
No, I think it's still good.
Good.
Yeah, $60 is a little steep.
It is very steep. This is like a $45.
I could see 50 for it.
Sure.
Knowing the size of that Lapras.
I think it depends on what it does with the brick, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little much.
This is a weird one
$60.
too, because it's like 2 Pokemon and like a tiny little set. Like,
Yeah.
this thing does not look very big.
I like the shipwreck. It's cute.
Yeah.
I like
We
that it's a
talked about
story going on.
how good the EV looks. This is the proper way to do an EV. I like this EV.
Yeah. The Lapras looks great too.
Yeah, the Lapras
I love
is
that
good.
dude.
The shell on the Lapras looks great.
Yes.
It's a good one. It's a little expensive.
A little expensive for my taste. I think even at $50, I'd maybe consider it more. But at 60, it's like, that $10 difference adds a lot of friction for me.
That's 3 whole bills, brother.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I don't know.
Eh.
Up next, Mewtwo. Get ready to see this thing listed for $1 bajillion.
Mm-hmm. That's within
Guess how
my
much it
price
retails
range.
for?
This is like a $90 set, right?
70.
Oh, I overshot.
Not so
70.
bad.
No,
Still a little high.
it's a little expensive, but Mewtwo's badass.
Yeah. He is.
And this is a great Mewtwo build.
This is a great Mewtwo build, and it has a cool play feature.
Yeah, that's true.
In that he escapes. And I think that playability alone elevates it enough. I'm probably still not dropping 70. If we were back in the year of our Lord 2008, 2012, and I'm looking at this much purple in the set, I'm like, oh, baby.
Yeah, for sure.
Give it to me. I'm also curious. I wonder what color this Mewtwo is.
You mean like the actual color of the pieces?
Yeah, because it's probably not white, but they don't.
No, this is like a gray.
Well, they don't manufacture very light bluish gray anymore as a color.
Well,
which is the what this appears to be.
You don't think that they would production? They would turn the bluish gray white machine back on for Pokemon?
I don't know that they would.
For $70, I bet they do.
Yeah, it's possible. And then I look at the image of these children playing with Mewtwo, and I'm like, no, that's white.
I don't know.
So I don't know.
Sky's the limit.
Yeah. Well, up next,
this one.
This is like the scalper special. This one is sick. It is sick. This is the championship battle, Umbreon versus Garchomp. This set, let me pull up the old price tag. I remember it being like, I probably won't. Oh yeah, this one is absolutely gratuitous. This is an $80 set.
Yeah. You know what, Glenn?
Yeah.
I would spend $80 on this.
Can't do it, man. Sorry.
No, absolutely can't. Can't afford it. This one is sick. This Garchomp build, I'm actually very happy about this Garchomp build.
It's a great Garchomp build.
This Garchomp is great. I really like the Umbreon good. Yeah, also. Yeah, this is a good one.
The trophy is really nice also.
I like everything in this set.
I like everything in this set except for the price point.
Except for the price point. You know. I like it. I like it that much. I like it that much that I would spend $80 on it.
Fair enough.
Maybe the marketing is working too hard on me. Maybe I'm just a Garchomp stanner.
A Garchomp guzzler, if you will.
That's absolutely.
It's okay.
How's it going?
Fair enough. These are like the two trademark cool Pokemon.
Absolutely. You're 100% correct.
These are the cool guys.
We want to sell these. We want to sell some Lego sets. What are we going to put in them? We're going to put Charizard, we're going to put Garchomp, we're going to put Umbreon. Yeah,
these are the Hot Wheels ass Legos.
Yeah, this is the Hot Wheels Pokemon. These are the Hot Wheels of Pokemon. Yeah, absolutely.
Which is fine.
No,
there's
I'm not mad at it.
That.
Yeah,
it's just it's funny how they're like, oh man, we need the trademark cool set.
We just need to make some money on this stuff. Yeah.
$80 just seems a little steep, but very cool nonetheless. I wouldn't get it. I hope somebody I know does.
Yeah, I just want to look at it.
What's so strange is this next set is $10 more, $90.
This one actually also does not have the smart brick. So the only smart brick is the Pikachu and the Charizard Jolteon.
Yeah, that's rough.
Which I think is like going to be the sticking point because it's just going to be so expensive. Like the entry with the buried entry is just so high.
Yeah. Yeah. But this Gengar and Cubone Spooky Showdown, still a cool set. $90 is outrageous.
This set looks like it does a lot of stuff, though. And for the piece,
Oh, that's true. There's a lot of play features.
The part count, like, it is very expensive. I think, like, if you had the bricks, though, that this would be like probably a pretty good value for what it does.
If you've got the smart bricks, this is probably worth it.
Yeah.
Because there's like the target, and you can knock stuff over, and
I think these builds for these Pokemon are pretty cool. Like, the Gengar looks good, the Cubone looks good. Like, it's like a cool thing.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know.
But,
just not for me.
What are your thoughts overall about kind of just this line of...
Oh, is that all of them? There's like, there's one more.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's Ditto.
Oh, I didn't see this one at all.
Yeah, he blended in. As he so often does.
As Ditto does. This one is super cute. What the heck?
I like him.
I love it.
I cannot find a price tag for him.
Let me look.
I got it. Oh gosh.
It's not on this MSN.
I looked up Pokemon Ditto, and it shows me the guy from Tomato Town from Fortnite.
Oh.
Let's see. Pokemon on Lego's website. And I'm scrolling, and I'm scrolling.
And you're scrolling.
Yeah, no dice. He's not listed.
Nope. Huh.
Interesting. Oh, here's why. Pokemon Center
I see it.
will have a special gift with purchase. Trainers who spend $130 or more on pre-order products from the special Lego Pokemon category of Pokemon Center will also get a Ditto as Squirtle movie night.
Man, that's dirty.
Yeah, this is a gift if you spend 130 or more. Very cute.
This is a great little... I love this. I love this
little TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cute. It's fine.
How much would you say this would retail for if they sold it?
$30.
You think so? I would say like 20, 15, 20. Actually, I think this falls in the
probably 20, yeah.
Jigglypuff range.
This is like right underneath Geodude and Charmander.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
But somehow more of a value proposition than the Paldea starters.
This one? Yeah, absolutely. That's how you know the Paldea starters are priced too high.
Yeah. So this is fine.
Love this guy.
Very cute.
Cool.
All right, that's all we have to say about that. But that's not all we have to say. That's all we have for the pricing. What I have to say about this, and this is a new take I've got on it.
Oh.
What I have cooled about in regard to this idea is the very nature of kind of the smart brick at all.
Go on.
What I mean by that is, like, when you have a Lego set, the point is to kind of make up the story of what's going on for yourself.
Oh.
So you've got like these, I don't know, like the mystique of we go back to the Aqua Raiders anglerfish set, right? Is you kind of decided how you played with the anglerfish and the little boat with the harpoons on it. With these, it's like, okay, hold them together and they make noise and they battle, or like, and they have this way of interacting. And it limits the way you kind of are supposed to play with them. And they are meant to be played with. That's the point, is to play with them, hence smart play. So why are we diluting the playability by adding this bespoke technology to it in a way that removes your imagination from the
That's an interesting point. You're saying that it hampers creativity by guiding the player.
The experience.
To play, like, right, yeah. That's interesting. I think that's a valid point. I think, and
I'm not saying it's all bad. I just, like, I'm kind of put off by this idea that we have to have it this one particular way. Like, I think of older Lego sets, like, there's an old Lego SpongeBob set that's coming to mind for some reason, which, like, I think it's the Krusty Krab, and there's, like, a little catapult that you can shoot the little plankton thing over and try to steal the formula. but like you got the story of the way those things played through their play features and like the
Mhm.
parts on the set that moved,
I see.
not through the sounds that the brick made.
Man, we are so cynical.
We are, yeah. We're broken, truly.
Yeah. No, I that's a valid criticism. I don't think you're wrong necessarily. I think in so much as like any toy is like designed to be played with a specific way. I remember, I know what you're talking about. Like, Lego has always been this kind of, like strictly imagination based because of like the nature of the thing, right? It's very
Yeah.
sculptural. It's very like, it doesn't really do anything aside from like you hold it in your hand and you slam them together, or you like put it on a shelf and you look at it. But the story is very, imagination based, I guess is kind of what you're saying. And so,
Yeah.
there are obviously, like you're saying, elements to like, hey, Plankton's trying to steal the Krusty Krab formula, and so there's a catapult here that you can use to shoot him towards the formula. There's like, the anglerfish might win in your battle with the undersea guys, and the undersea
Yeah.
guys might win against the angler. Like, who knows? Like, you tell your own story.
There's not
I
like
wonder,
a scripted
right?
code that it has to
Yeah,
follow.
and I wonder though, thinking back to Star Wars, right? There's the Empire wins a lot, the Rebels win not so much, but there's like an X-Wing and there's a TIE fighter. And so I'm wondering, I haven't played with these things, I'm broke. But presumably there's a way for the TIE fighter to win with the smart brick, and presumably there's a way for the X-Wing to win with the smart brick. And if it's designed in such a way where it's like, Jolteon always wins against Charizard because it's using, electric attacks, and Charizard is weak to electric attacks, then it's probably too much. It's like, it's the severity of degree, right? That
It's a
is
bridge
probably
too far,
too much. Yeah. But if it's like not all the attack, like it can use more than one attack, and not all the attacks are super effective. Like maybe Charizard is supposed to win sometimes because Charizard can beat a Jolteon in the games and things, right? Like it makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily know the degree of severity that it's quote unquote holding your hand to play with it in that way.
And like with the way they store information and level up and get that was like, it almost seems like it's a way to ingratiate someone into the ecosystem of the smart brick and make it so that it's like, oh, it's like a live service Lego set. It's weird.
I think that might be a bit too cynical for
I'm definitely being dramatic.
I don't know. I don't know if anybody. I don't think even Lego wants that. Right? That's so much. Right, like you said, like that's such a bridge too far, even for them. I think they just are trying to design, like they're trying to evolve. I think that's how I see this.
They're trying to make Lego more digital. I'm just being a baby.
Well, I don't even know if they're trying to make it more digital. I think they're trying to fulfill that. Like, I think they know that people have kind of fallen into, like we have, the idea that Lego is a sculptural piece, right? You build the thing, you put it on your shelf, you look at it forever, and you don't do anything with it. And they're trying to get back to that kind of initial design philosophy, I think, which is the Bionicle philosophy of let's just smash them together and see what happens, like this, let's make them fight. And I can appreciate that. I don't know, like like part of me is like, who cares? Like, it's just expensive. It's just expensive. Like it's
I have
$120 to get into it is a lot. And I think what you're saying, like to get people into the ecosystem, yeah, absolutely. It is that like they're trying to make money. I get it, but for the people that want something like this, and maybe it's like God's gift to the creator space, like who knows? Maybe it's so well designed and it does such a specific thing that feels good, that it is worth that proposition. It's just, like if I buy a Jolteon and Charizard, now I don't have $120 for my groceries, and so like it is the premium toy in that way. Whereas like I don't care if the Jigglypuff doesn't have a smart break. I just like the Jigglypuff, like it's
yeah.
$15 is $15.
And then I can do the pretending
And
for
then
myself.
and then I can sing Jigglypuff in my apartment and just
You can
be
make
the
your Jigglypuff sing "Everywhere I Go" by Hollywood Undead.
See, I can just put my phone behind the Jigglypuff, and now the Jigglypuff sings whatever I want.
There you go. Yeah, interesting stuff. I don't know. Maybe I think what we'll have to do is we'll have to demand more money from our patrons to fund a bonus episode in season 4 where we play with these.
$10 tier, $10 tier, $10 tier.
True, that's a $10 tier moment.
I am a little disappointed in the Rayquaza. I do think that looking now, at least at the early stages of this line, I think our sets are going to be kind of hit or miss. Like it's either going to be good enough or it's going to be this is fat Rayquaza.
Yeah, it's going to be bangers or it's going to be fat Rayquaza.
double chin Rayquaza.
Wait, hold on. I'm going to look something up while we move on to the next thing, and then we'll go from there.
What we're moving on to cars, or you want to go Turin?
Let's talk about Turin real quick. Oh my god.
Sounds good.
This thumbnail is going to be bad.
Finally.
This might be vile. Cuz this is what I'm looking at right here. But so I'm looking I'm looking
Lord,
at
he coming.
Let's talk briefly about Turin. I want to be a little just touch and go with this. Mm-hmm. We're looking at Timothy limitless.tcg limitlesstcg.com, looking at the Turin Special Event. Where is that? Italy. Shout out Italy.
Hey, you did it.
Congratulations to Jose Lopez winning it with Hops Trevenant, Zachary O in seniors winning with Dragapult, and Ava P in juniors winning with Dragapult.
I actually hadn't even looked at the juniors and seniors. They're just far beneath me.
Yeah. This was an interesting tournament. The top 8 was actually wild because it's literally like Dragapult, KFP, Alakazam, Lily's Clefairy. What is that? Is that Slotbox? No, it's Kang with a Koraidon in there. And then Raging Bolt, another KFP, Slowking, and then the Hops Trevenant. And Hops Trevenant versus Slowking in finals was legendary.
Yeah.
I'm surprised to see this deck doing well.
Hops.
It's cool. Yeah, but it's cool.
Did you watch the final?
No, I did not.
So I did. This deck is kind of nutty.
Yeah.
I think honestly, like trainer Pokemon meta might be the next big thing. If Greninja doesn't take off, I think that the cards are just so strong together. The Phantom, the way the deck plays is the Phantom is kind of your main attacker, and you evolve into Trevenant as a revenge killer. But the deck has so many ways to power up Hops Pokemon, right? With the Hops, what is it? Hops Choice Band,
the Stadium Postwick, and then Snorlax,
and then the Snorlax. And so all of your Hops Pokemon are dealing 90 extra damage if you have those in play. Yep. The Hops Choice Band also functions as an energy, which is kind of insane.
Yeah.
And the Lily's Clefairy EX, because Phantom and Trevenant are psychic Pokemon, doubles the damage that they do to Dragapult. So it just farms Dragapult. Like it just does insane damage.
It's crazy that it can do that.
Yeah, it's actually like it's kind of like a weird coincidence that it can do that. Never have I seen Shaman work so well than against Slowking. Like I struggle with understanding the way that Shaman fits in the meta with a lot of decks. But against Slowking, it just once Shaman's on the bench, Slowking just can't do anything.
Yeah, unless you're playing boss, in which case maybe.
I guess unless you're like just sniping the Shaman, right? But
yeah,
in the final, once Shaman hit the bench for both games, it was just the Slowking player just couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah. I'm so curious looking at the meta, and then we can get our comments on this, and then we'll move on to the next thing, just because we're already starting to go a little long.
Sure.
This is really indicative of like, okay, we're learning how to get around Dragapult, and it's single prize decks.
Yeah.
And single prize decks do really well in a format with 3 prize decks. So I'm curious as to how that's going to shake out when it comes to NAIC and Worlds. Obviously, we'll know next week like what NAIC is going to be like. But I don't know, it's just strange to see a pretty even split of like 4-4 single prize and dual prize decks.
Yeah. And I think honestly, like this is indicative that the meta is actually a little healthier than we think it is. I think, we talked a little recently about, how much of Dragapult is just people wanting to play, like people just don't want to get off Dragapult. Yeah. And I've been playing Dragapult, Blaziken also, but I've been theory crafting some like fire decks, lightning decks, like status decks. And it just seems like everything is viable right now. It's just really about like how well you're able to play. And that really just shows the strength of the skill for the players.
Yeah.
That, these top 2 decks, top 3, 4, 5 decks are different decks. And, you scroll down a little bit, it just starts, it just is a mire of Dragapult. But
we had a Metagross deck in there.
Number 58 is a Beedrill. Like
crazy.
There's stuff to play, and I think
that Lucario at 59.
Yeah. 45
at 46.
And so, it's just like there's stuff to play. And I really
if you really
do
wanted
think
to, you wouldn't have to play Dragapult.
No, yeah. And it is a strong deck, but I think like you said, people are figuring out that the way to get around it is just kind of to play whatever you want to play, right?
Yeah.
Like, just don't you don't have to conform to the thing that's like quote unquote good. Just because it's good, right? One meta doesn't mean that people are going to start wrapping their heads around the 2,966 cards in standard.
Yeah.
There's so much stuff to play.
There is. So yeah, don't be a bot. Play something that's not Dragapult.
For real.
All right. Let's talk cards, man. Pokebeach is our source for a lot of this. The 30th anniversary set is going to be bananas.
Yeah, I'm never going to see any of these.
Say again?
I'm never going to see any of these.
Yeah, I'll never get any of these in person. And our set looks worse because we're not Japan. So that's the long and short of it. They love making bad Mewtwo cards. This Mewtwo EX is terrible. The Mew EX is actually highly playable.
Yeah, except none of these cards are playable.
Mew is.
No, but like you can't play them as far as I'm aware. Like they're not
legal?
Can you slot them into standard decks? I thought I read somewhere that like you couldn't use these in standard format.
I haven't read that anywhere. But I could be wrong. Oh! I'm seeing this now. Just like celebrations in 2021, the set will include 30 classic Pokemon cards from across the game's history, and each of them will feature a 30 Pikachu stamp and a special foilable treatment, which will not be legal for tournament play. Mm-hmm. That is referring to things like the OG Charizard print.
Oh, I see.
The Reshiram, or the Pikachu and Zekrom stamped print. That is not in reference to the new cards.
I see.
Just the old school stuff. So things like this Mew EX are standard legal.
Okay.
Which is interesting. The Mew is good. There's a lot of Pikachus in here. Lots of foiled energy that you'll get. I think this set is fine. There are 30 different Pikachus to collect, and there's even a little count, like a set number for each Pikachu, which is cute.
That's kind of crazy. I kind of hate that actually.
It certainly caters to the most deplorable type of people.
That we speak about often.
Yeah. There's some cute Pikachus though.
There absolutely are. I actually really like the designs of the Mew and Mewtwo cards.
Interesting.
They're very like psychedelic. It's not like,
They're called future rares,
yeah,
which is cool.
futuristic rare. Yeah. I don't know. There's something about them. It's just like such a different thing than like it looks like they're made of metal, like they're chrome. The
Yeah,
light
they're
is shining
very
off of them.
Y2K.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very
Which
like
is cool.
Terminator 2.
Very Spy
Terminator.
Kids 3D.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I can get
I like
behind
that
that.
about them.
Yeah.
They're pretty
Spy
cool.
Kids 3D.
Game over.
Man, we're of a generation for sure.
Yeah. There's one Pikachu I'd love to see them print again. I'm trying to find him. It's a promo from a long, long time ago.
In
When I
a
first
region far, far away.
Yeah, indeed. I'm trying to see where exactly promos. There we go. I'm looking on TCG Player that I'd love for them to put this Pikachu in particular into a set. It is because I was a fool when I had this card for myself. And I like ripped it a little bit and then decided, I'm going to laminate this, and took 2 pieces of like packing tape and like homemade my own lamination for it.
The things we do.
This is the Heart Gold Soul Silver promo Pikachu. It was just so cute, and it was my first like promo Pikachu, which sucks because this thing's now like $30. Unfortunate. Anyway,
it's not about the value, it's about the memory.
What is curious though is the announcement of the reprint of Pikarom has increased the cost of the original print of Pikarom.
Really?
Yes. For some reason.
Is this card good?
It was.
Search your deck for up to 3 lightning energy and attach them to one of your Pokemon, then shuffle your deck. Huh. That seems pretty good.
And then if you've got 6 energy attached, 6 lightning, you do 370. Or you do 200 to the active and 170 to one of your opponent's bench.
Yeah. So it just busts itself and then it swings.
Yep.
Again.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Not bad.
Yeah, it was very good for a while.
What do you... I'm looking at the next, the reveal for the set. Some of the cards. I don't know if this is all of the cards, but how do you feel about the... 30 cards shown.
Yep.
So how do you feel about the choice of cards that they have selected?
Excellent, I'd say. They're great homages to different eras of Pokemon. You've got your base set with your Pikachu and Charizard and Misty, and your later on stuff like Shining Celebi is an iconic card, Dark T-Tar is iconic, Crystal Lugia is iconic, that Palkia level X is iconic. I'm surprised to not see Dusknoir level X. I think that'd be a funny one. This Uxie is actually an outrageously playable card back in the day, as was this Crobat G. Darkrai Cresselia Legend was cool.
Yeah, that card by itself is just like having both of those together kind of.
Yeah, I used to have these.
Nutty.
They're awesome.
This Darkrai art is insane.
Yeah, he looks evil. Yeah, he's awesome.
He looks psycho.
The N full art reprint is a awesome thing. GLC just got cheaper. Rayquaza Level Elect and Genesect, or Rayquaza and Genesect EX are both very good. Greninja Break, banger selection. This was a meta-defining card.
Really?
Yeah.
How does this card work? I've never...
So, break cards for Jake and for the other uninitiated folks were a 4th stage that you would put on your Pokemon. So you'd put this onto a fully evolved Greninja.
Yeah, okay.
And you would keep the abilities and attacks of the regular Greninja. You would use this particular Greninja card, if I understand it correctly, with let me find it right here. I believe this is Shadow Stitching. Sorta, yeah. In a sense. But you would use this with Shadow Stitching Greninja. And I think Mist Slash Greninja as well, if I'm
turning my head sideways, by the way, for people watching the video, because the card is printed.
Yeah, it goes sideways.
Sideways.
Yeah, it does evolve. So I think you used it with there's a Greninja from Base XY that had a Water Shuriken ability where you could discard a water and put 3 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. And then it had a 1 water and it would shred for 50.
Mhm.
But there was another one, Shadow Stitching Greninja, where for 1 water, you would just return a water energy from this Pokemon to your hand, and if you did, it did 80. And then Shadow Stitching for a colorless, it did 40, and then until the end of your opponent's next turn, each Pokemon that your opponent has in play in their hand or discard pile has no abilities.
Hmm.
And then you combine that with Greninja Break, right? Which said once during your turn, if it's in the active spot, you discard a water and put 6 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. So you combine, right, the pinging and the moving damage around with this ability that shut off, or their attack that shut off abilities. And it defined a meta for sure.
Interesting.
I'm surprised they didn't print ADP with this set as a tag team.
What is ADP?
Arceus Dialga Palkia Team Up. It was an infamous card for breaking the meta wide open. It made all of your Pokemon do more damage. It made you take more prize cards with every knockout. Not a joke.
Yeah, Togekiss.
Yeah. But not on a coin flip. Literally just for 2 energy.
Yeah.
This Buzzwole GX from Crimson Invasion is very good. Lots of results with that card. Zacian V is kind of the thing that combined with ADP to really put numbers on the board. Amazing Rare Raikou here is a banger card.
Yeah, this card will be insane, right? Like insanely expensive.
The base version is already very expensive, so yeah.
Right, yeah, so.
And then Mew VMAX, Arceus V-Star, generational cards.
Yeah, this Mew VMAX though, right? Is like the card.
Yep.
Yeah.
Surprised no Palkia V-Star, but Arceus is a close second.
And then my favorite card out of all of them, Magikarp.
Yeah, this is fine.
Expert Splasher.
Indeed. Good old Shinji Kondo.
Conda?
Conda. Mm-hmm.
This is Conda awesome.
Heyo.
Hey.
That's some premium content.
Thank you.
Be sure to check out the Patreon.
please, for the love of all that's holy, check out the Patreon. It's going to be so good. It's good right now. It's going to be even better.
True.
Gosh.
There's some Pikachu cards that have the future rares as well, and some boxes.
Mm-hmm.
Some interesting stuff.
Yeah, these boxes. What do you think about what is this? This is the Celebration Futuristic box. This stuff is coming out on September 16th in Japan. Yep. $171, 27,500 yen.
So expensive.
2 Pikachu EX futuristic promos.
With different attacks and stuff, by the way.
Yeah. By the way.
Which is interesting. The dice look sick on here.
The dice.
In this box. Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, those are awesome.
Let me share the screen actually.
Yeah.
So I can.
Yeah, do that.
So I can
show the folks.
Show you. So this is the box we're looking at. There's 2 Pikachus, and I'll show you their attacks in a second. These dice have like the, when you spill gas, like how in 2014
it is called a patina.
Okay, yeah, the patina. You know how in 2014 there were white girls in Converse and chokers and all-time low shirts that would take their picture for their Tumblr with their shoes right up against like the patina with like gasoline on the concrete.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's that kind of visual effect on these coins and these dice. And I dig it.
They're cool.
Now, as for the Pikachu cards themselves, they're pretty. I like them.
They really are.
They're textured, noteworthy.
Are they? Huh.
Yes, they are definitely textured. You can tell by like the way the hollow foil is kind of printed on there.
You can tell by the way that they are.
Yes. It's an aspen. You can tell it's an aspen because of the way it is. This first Pikachu EX for 1 colorless has the attack Pika Pika Parade. Search your deck for as many basic Pokemon as you like. Put them on your bench. Then shuffle the deck.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Then Double Lightning colorless Thunderbolt 200, discard all energy. This second Pikachu says Shocking Fever for 1 lightning. You may attach as many basic energy cards from your hand to this Pokemon in any way you like. And then for double lightning and a colorless thunder, 200 damage, and you do 30 to yourself. Not as good.
Hold on. Okay, so the American. So if you scroll down to the bottom of that page, there are the English translations, right? Pika Pika Parade and Thunderbolt. But the Shocking Fever is called Zip Zap Frenzy. And then Thunder
Indeed.
is the second attack.
Strange.
Weird. Flower selection.
Yeah, flower selecting. There's also some other random odds and ends. There's a Zoroark where it says if it's on your bench, your active Pokemon has less retreat cost. It's a weird little gimmick. There's also the Umbreon and Espeon that people are foaming at the mouth for.
Oh, yeah. It's part of the Celebration 30. There's a Celebration 30 Umbreon Espeon box as well.
That I heard we're not getting in the States.
It's probably not bad. It's not a bad thing. It says 2 60-card decks, so it's like 2 decks featuring Umbreon Espeon in them.
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
Yeah. These cards are stunning.
They really are. These are beautiful cards.
I hope to see one someday.
Espeon. Yeah, I would too, in a museum when I'm 90.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
trying
like
to
this
see
stuff.
If there's anything
this is cool stuff. I like cool stuff.
Oh, I love these coins. Oh, those are precious.
Yeah, the Umbreon Espeon coins.
Yeah. I want that.
They're a good color.
I might have to take a trip to Japan.
You know? The motherland.
Yes. Let's see, what else is there?
30th Celebration Partner Pokemon Set.
Oh, yeah, we've seen this. This is just kind of a...
Have we seen all of these?
I think so.
I have not seen all. I saw the beginner ones, but I haven't seen every other one.
Let me show you. Let's start with Gen 1, the worst generation. Bulbasaur,
the worst generation, wow.
Johto, one of the better ones. Chikorita, Cyndaquil, Totodile.
I love the Johto ones. The Totodile one is awesome.
Yeah.
The Red Gyarados with
Red Gyarados featured. Yeah. The art on these goes crazy. I can just look through them like this. Let me back it up all the way to the bad ones
Back
first.
it up.
We talked about these with like the Kanto game style stuff on them before.
Yeah.
I'll just kind of scroll through them as we're talking with Charmander and Squirtle right there. The cycling road. Nice little thing. Chikorita's here. Sudowoodo is present on here with the Squirtle bottle.
Oh yeah, the
what is that? Feather.
Yeah, the feather. And what's the tower called? Like Ekritique Tower.
It's in Ekritique, but I think it's called Bell Tower.
Bell Tower. That's what it is. Yeah.
I also. What does this say?
Oh shucks.
What does this say?
I don't know.
Somebody decode this.
TWALOH. OH.
Yeah. And then RT? I don't know.
Go to the next one because it might have a continuation.
True. Nope.
Nope.
Just
it just gets cut off. Yep.
Just a cutie. Totodile's here.
Yeah.
Red
Gyarados.
Gyarados.
Though I love this Totodile with the silver wing.
Yep.
And then the badges. This is is this is this
Is this Goldenrod?
Lavender Town?
Lavender Town is Gen 1.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yep. Tourist. Uh-oh.
I don't actually play Pokemon.
It's okay.
Yeah, I love this Totodile art.
Yeah. Trico is here with your moving truck.
Oh yeah, the Whalmer Pail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these are good cards. I don't care what you say. These are like nostalgia bait for sure.
They are, but I like them.
Pico.
Yeah.
Pico, the Wingull.
Right here.
Yeah.
Good. All the little gadgets you get in the gym badges.
Yeah, this is Sootopolis.
Mm-hmm.
With the heart scale.
Latios right here.
Oh, dude.
Pretty sweet.
Man, these are good. These are good.
No, this is Turtwig.
Turtwig. Mudtwig.
My brain's fried. It's 1 a.m. From when you're starting out the game.
Yep.
The worst starter that gets glazed for no reason.
He's a fire monkey, bro.
That doesn't make him good.
That's fair. I started Turtwig, so I can't say anything.
I'm a Piplup stan.
That's fair. It's a good one. What is
Mhm.
this chocolate frog from?
I'm not sure where the Krogunk comes from. I think it's a
Mm.
statue from some part of the game.
From the Safari Zone, perhaps.
Maybe. Correct us in the comments.
Correct me. I love to be corrected.
Snivy. I think the black and white ones have so much aura.
I'm not a black and white stan. I know people love it.
I love the black and white on the background. It feels very newspaper comic book.
Okay. Yeah, okay. That's
Even just artistically, like look at how
Mhm.
striking the color is.
No, you're
Like,
right.
You can tell there's like an overlay of like a gradient on all of this where there's like firm color
Mhm.
on the stuff that's not black and white, and then the black and white is like this is black and white.
Yeah. No, you're right. Absolutely. Cool.
This bridge is gorgeous.
I remember almost nothing about black and white aside from N.
I remember the Ferris wheel date, the bridges, and Electrostone Cavern. Is that what it's called? I don't think that's it.
Oh, I do remember that one.
Chargestone Cavern.
Chargestone? Yeah, I do remember
with the
that one.
Joltix.
Yep.
Oh, I don't care about this guy.
What is this called? Hey,
right?
The best Pokemon in this card is the Rhyhorn.
Fair enough.
Chespin.
Next up is Fennekin.
With
the trench coat, like that.
Yeah. We're selling the watches.
Prism Tower, right there. Froakie, my goat. With
yeah, it's fine. Frokie's
I like
fine.
him.
Froakie evolves into the best second or stage 1 Pokemon.
Frogadier is crazy.
Best stage 1 Pokemon.
Rowlet. He's fine.
Now we're talking.
The Alola arts on these are gorgeous. Look at that pink and purple down at the bottom, and the blue. The Z stones that are present, very nice. Rotom Dex. Litten right here. This is a Tauros.
Yeah. What is that from? Oh, it's from
because
you like ride them around. Yeah.
A little Beast Ball action.
It's been so long. The Beast Ball, best ball.
Yep. More Z crystals. Poplio, my baby.
That's right.
I love you.
Poplio is the best one out of those 3.
That's true, yeah.
Primarina is actually a monster in competitive.
Yeah, it is. Grookey.
Are you
He's here.
He's
got a stick.
He does have a stick. Yep.
What were you saying?
Oh, I was gonna ask you which starter you were for whatever generation this was. Grookey.
Sword and Shield?
Yeah.
Didn't play it.
Neither did I, but you still have a opinion on the starters, no?
That's true. I'm a Sobble guy. I like Sobble.
I think I might be a Grookey guy. I think Grookey has more personality than Sobble. Yeah. Scorbunny is trash.
Scorbunny is European bait and also furry bait.
That's
He's also got a craft single on his nose.
He really does. He really does.
He's fine though. I like him. I think he's cool.
He's not an abomination against God, but
no, but I wouldn't choose him over my baby.
No, for sure.
Gigantamax Ball, Rotom Drone, cool stuff.
Yeah,
the rest is Sword.
I know literally nothing about this generation.
From Zacian. Then Sobble with the Corviknight taxi service.
This Sobble art is pretty good though.
Yeah, it's very good.
He's like very surprised.
Yeah, I love him.
I would literally die for him. 3 energy for that attack, by the way.
Yeah, gamers, what are we thinking about 3 energy for 40 damage?
That's wild. Holy moly. I actually haven't been paying attention to that at all. Are all of them? All of them look like 3 energy for 40 damage.
Most of them are bad.
Oh, no.
Oh, they have like a gimmick based on their region.
Yeah.
Which is cute.
Huh.
Back to our current programming. Sprigatito with her sunflower hat.
Oh yeah, this is Terrastalize, huh?
Yeah, the sandwiches.
The Sammies. Love a Sammy.
Your homestead right here.
Is that Postwick?
No, that's your house.
Oh.
The Scarlet Book. Koraidon is here, flying around. There's a Sunflora here. Fuecoco with his funny hat. The Terra Orb.
Miraidon.
Miraidon is here.
Yeah.
The weird new Pokemon centers. I never liked these little gazebo Pokemon centers.
Is it a gazebo? Is it just like a newsstand Pokemon
You literally
center?
are outside in like a roof. Yeah, it's not my fave.
Hmm.
And then the Naranja Academy just means orange.
Yep, it definitely does.
Don't know why we
In
had
Spanish.
orange and violet for the games called Scarlet and Violet.
You know,
Strange.
Japan.
And then we've got Quaxley, another diva.
What's your fave of those three? The Sprigatito, Fuecoco,
Weed Cat every day of the week.
Weed Cat.
Yep.
Even with the evolutions.
I love the evolutions.
Really?
The evolutions are a like carnival magician.
I know what they are.
I'm a magician also.
Don't like them. Yeah, okay, I guess.
Like
right.
it's
I'll give that one to you.
I like it. Quaxley here with the Revavroom Team Star, like souped up Revavroom. These were cool boss fights. I liked these. And then his little funny hat.
Yeah, I like that they like changed up kind of the formula with the teams in these games.
Yeah, it was very cool.
What was it, like Team Noise or something?
Team Star. Team Yell was Sword and Shield.
Oh, okay.
And
Team
Cam Steady
Yell.
has a song for them.
Oh,
for Team Yell. Very cool.
That's every starter up until now, and then we're gonna get some new ones in Wind and Wave.
In Weewa.
No. Why, God?
In Pokemon Weewa.
Ugh. Murder me.
Very exciting. And then the last thing, new World Championship promo revealed.
Oh, there's still more. There's still Pokemon cards in my Pokemon card podcast.
Yeah, there's still more.
This is a card.
Yep. And of course, Gardevoir is on it. Just couldn't let her die.
Nope.
Whatever, man.
I like this Pikachu like pose though. Like the face on it is dynamic. Really good. Yeah. I like this one. They almost look like they're dancing.
Yeah, that's true. I always
like
thought
the Gardevoir is like
on the world cards.
Yeah, they're very dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
It's very like palette forward.
Yeah, I dig it.
It's cool.
I'll probably end up with like 30 of these from judging at City Games.
Oh, dude. You know, share the love here. I'm never gonna get one.
I got you.
Thanks, bud.
No worries.
God bless.
But yeah, that's your
cool. That was a bunch of cards.
Whole lot of cards.
May or may not ever see.
Let's see. We talked about the Lego sets. We talked about that.
There's not much else, buddy.
Yeah, honestly, I think we can skip the Slopler art, the Corbin Slopsler.
Yeah, it's a lot of that one this week is a lot of the same from last week.
Yeah, and it's a lot of Gen 1 slop.
The cards aren't that interesting. There's the Mega Gengar, I think, went down a little bit. That card's still way too expensive.
Yep.
But
it's whatever. All right. Let's talk about real quick what we're playing, and then we'll kind of do a little bit more housekeeping, and we'll get out of here and go to sleep.
You don't want to hear about my scalping experience?
Oh, yes. No, talk to me about that, please.
So, this is just as an aside. I'll try to make it quick. So, after the last podcast we recorded, this was on a Wednesday, I believe. Wednesday, my local card shop does standard on Wednesdays now. And I went out I went to do something. I forget what I went to do. But I was like, I've got some time to kill. Let me go to the Target to see just what was around. And what it really was I went to, I think the day before I was actually at a different Target. Oh yeah, because I was in Melbourne, Florida the day before. So I went to a different Target to see what they had. And, this was for the Target merch. And they didn't have a lot. But on my way out, I looked over because you walk by like the card aisle, right? There's just the one aisle they have for the cards at Target.
Yep.
And there was like a line on the wall that was like 25 people long. And I was like, it's a Tuesday. Why is there so many people? I thought cards dropped on Wednesdays. Apparently not. apparently in my area the cards drop at Target on Tuesdays or Wednesdays, and I actually saw one of the guys that I have played cards with at my LGS. Super nice guy. But I walked up and I was like, hey, what's going on? And he's like, oh, we're waiting for I don't know what the card distributor name is. Maybe you do.
I don't.
There's probably more than one around. He's like, oh yeah, we're waiting for the guy to come, and we have apparently there's like some guy that's like tracking him constantly, so like know where he is, and they're waiting for him to come over. And
such a virgin activity.
Yeah, and it was the type of people that you would expect to be there. But
did you see Logan Paul's post?
No, I didn't.
With the graded energy cards.
Oh no, that sounds.
He posted himself with like a bajillion slabs in front of him. Most of them cards that made no sense, like a basic Medicham V, and like some energy cards. And he was like, "I think I have a Pokemon problem."
Yeah, you probably do.
Whatever.
You might have a brain cell problem also.
Yeah.
But no, I don't want to disparage anybody, but there was a type waiting in line, and I like left to go to the Dollar General, because sometimes they have like you get like cards at dollar stores sometimes, but we're just killing time, honestly, looking around. But I saw this guy, and I was like, hey, what's going on? He told me they were waiting for him. And the thing about it is, like, the card distributors, they go to stores, but they don't have necessarily a specific route that they take. So they were talking about, like, this was at like 11 in the morning. They said, he could be here in 2 hours. This could be the last Target on his stop. It could be like another 8 hours. And so I'm sure that people waited in line. But I was like, I'm killing time until whatever it was I was doing happened. So, I might as well just wait around and see what happened. And actually I ended up having, my buddy said that he was told by another guy that usually waits that the line is usually not this long. It's usually like 5 or 6 people that are wait for the guy to show up. And then, Target has this rule in my area where it's only 2 products per person per item, I think.
Yeah.
So they kind of, they are trying to regulate some of that stuff. And there's like this etiquette where like you get your 2 and then you kind of rotate to the back of the line, right? So then it's just like, so people have a chance to get some of the stuff. So the stuff that's kind of high value that they don't have a lot of, like, might run out faster, but at least some more people get a chance. So, there's like some kind of regulation going on there.
That's good.
But I waited for a while, and I actually had to end up going before the guy showed up. But some people showed up behind me that work for the company, Disney, and I actually had like an hour-long conversation with them just about like everything.
Yeah.
Cards and the company and pins and all kinds of stuff. It's super, super nice. And so I didn't end up staying. I had to leave, but it was just like a really interesting experience to wait in line in this Target for, like this, will he, won't he show up?
Yeah.
And I just can't imagine, like, I could, people that sit there all day on their days off, or like aren't working, or take time off to like stand at the Target, like, could be like making money or something, like spending time with people I love. It's just like, it's kind of depressing to think about people just standing in line waiting for Pokemon cards. Because I went down the street and bought like a little $9 like bulk pack for my LGS. They do this bulk pack of cards that just are lying around. You might get something cool, and it honestly has helped fill out some of the extra whatevers that I need, and honestly it's pretty good GLC slop too.
Nice.
But like, I could be doing something with my life instead of waiting in line.
Yeah.
I did end up having a nice conversation, which was cool, but it's just like such a weird thing. Like, I would never do that normally. And I actually did end up asking the guy that I know, like, hey, like, I don't want to be that guy, but if you end up having anything extra, it'd be cool to, I'll pay you for it, whatever. But I'm not going to wait in line for, like,
all day
market price Pokemon cards if it's going to take 9 hours. Like, it just doesn't make any sense.
My money's not worth that.
No, absolutely not. Like, my time's not worth that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'll make more money leaving and not interacting with that line than I would if I was to just sit there.
Yeah, absolutely. And actually, like, I think it was the day after. So that might have been the first target I went to, and the day after I was at a different target. I found loose packs. Like there were packs, MSRP packs. Like
Wow.
I bought 2 perfect order packs. I forget what I pulled, but it was like nothing. But
Sure.
it's like, they're out there. I think it's probably like it's just a timing and a place type deal.
Yeah.
There's like no, like if you live in a big metropolitan area, there are towns like 30 minutes from you that have a Target that probably, like if you have pretty relatively okay timing about when things get stocked, you'll probably find some product.
Yeah.
It's out there. It's just, how much effort do you want to put in to find it, right? Like that's honestly kind of the scalper deal is they put so much effort into finding the thing and throwing money at it and finding it, buying it up that, it just, most people aren't going to put in the time and effort it takes to find product. And that's
right.
okay. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Just like a weird, interesting thing.
Sure.
I don't interface with the hobby like that. So it was kind of a cool, not cool per se, but an interesting experience.
Yeah. That's very cool. Let's get on to what we're playing and just kind of get out of here. Because I don't really have anything to say.
You're done with me. You're like, how could you? How could you? You betrayed everything that we've talked about for the last 9.
You bought
9
2 packs in perfect order. I can't even look at you.
For MSRP, and you didn't wait in line for them. Holy moly.
Despicable. Yeah. But yeah. What we're playing, we'll kind of wrap up quickly. I'm playing Destiny 2, as I mentioned. The game's getting its end of service update tomorrow, as of the time of recording this. So I will be no-lifing that. Maybe streaming. Could be cool. The other deck I'm playing, much to my chagrin.
What happened, Glenn? What happened?
Jake, you and I engaged in a booze and battle competition last week.
Patreon.com/terminalcreative.
Yeah. And I lost.
Huh.
I'll say it. I lost.
That deck is diabolical. I'm not going to lie.
And so my punishment for losing was playing 20 games of Yanmega with the Dunsparce.
It's Yanmega. Oh, it's Yanmega the Dunsparce. Okay, yeah.
And
how has that deck been treating you?
You got to finesse it a little bit.
Yeah. Is there merit to it?
It does not have the numbers to keep up in the current metagame.
Yanmega just doesn't hit hard enough?
No.
I see.
If that attack did like 280, it'd be fine.
What does it do?
210.
Yeah. It's just not big enough.
No. But it's cool. Or even like 240, 250.
Yeah. Something like wherever the break point is, right? Somewhere.
Yeah. But right now it doesn't do enough. It's cool though. What I realized is like the tech is you attack with Yanmega, move the 3 energy onto the Dunsparce, retreat into the Dunsparce, runaway draw your 3 energy back in the deck along with your Dunsparce, move into the Yanmega, grab those 3 energy so you are guaranteed to always have the energy in the deck.
Huh. That's quite the tech.
Yeah.
Look at you.
It's fine. It just doesn't do enough damage.
It's a grass deck. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like,
go play Hydrapple.
I'll play the last 17 games I need to play because the stipulation, of course, is like no conceding.
Oh
and
man!
Most of my games I played, I've jumped on and been like, oh my god, I'm gonna lose this immediately.
I don't hold it against you. It's okay.
So
it's a gentleman's agreement after all.
But yeah. So I'm gonna finish playing that.
Made under duress.
And playing some Destiny.
Yeah.
For old time's sake. What about you? What you playing?
I played. What did I play? I played more Garchomp and Chicken Pult at my locals for standard. Just a bunch of. I live. I don't want to say close to New Orleans. I'm like kind of actually far away from New Orleans, but a lot of the guys at my locals are going to NAIC. I think a lot of them actually have a pretty good chance because they were scrimming really hard, like training hard for this tournament, I guess, in however way you can train to a card game, which I guess is just like play your deck, learn your deck better.
Yep.
But yeah, no, I ran into this thing which I didn't know, but one of the guys that I was playing, his name's Carson, shout out Carson. was telling me that the Garchomp deck has a really nasty habit of mulliganing a lot because there's not a lot of basics in the deck, which I didn't realize I hadn't butt up against a lot. But I think in like the 3 games that I played against him, I mulliganed like 7 times.
Wow.
Which felt really bad because he was playing Alakazam.
Oh, that's
so. But the one game that
you just
we
play
played like
Stony
3.
the Rocky fighting energy, and you're good.
Exactly. So the version of my deck, I think I'm playing 5. It's a 5/3 basic Rocky. If you're right now in the current meta, I think you're playing 5/3 Rocky basic. And you're probably teching out
4-3.
some of the
4-3. You can't play 5 Rocky.
Oh, you're right. 4/3, or it's probably 4/4 then.
Yeah.
The basic. Because the Alakazam deck plays a 3. Is it Crushing Hammer?
Enhanced Hammer.
Enhanced Hammer is the special, right?
Yep.
So 3 Enhanced Hammer. So you're just trying to like bait out the Enhanced Hammer, but there's a tech. What is it? Oh, there's a Deden.
Yeah.
That pulls item. I think a trainer card actually out
it's
of
your junk arm
discard. Yeah. So, that's an interesting matchup. I think that there's some finagle in the tech, right? It's not just a copy and paste deck right now. But the one game that I did win against him, it's just like there's not anything that you can do about, like, once Cynthia's Garchomp gets set up, there's not really much you can do about it.
Yeah,
Like,
you're just in there.
The Gabbit hits, you're like, all right, now I'm sorry what I'm about to do to you. Like if you pull a buddy, if you find a Pokepad, it's just over. That's the good thing about that deck. The version of Chicken Pult that I'm playing is like my own version, and so it's bad.
Fair enough.
But I think that Blaziken right now is in a very interesting spot in the meta where Baby Blaziken, right? We talked about kind of one prize Pokemon.
Yeah.
The Blaziken EX as a like a resource generator, like being able to freely move your energies around and not really have to worry about discarding and stuff is very, very strong. And the ability for Baby Blaziken to get big with like Hero's Cape, hit the bench for a lot of different breakpoints. There's like a Victini that does +10, which helps. Also, Gravity Mountain. I was thinking about a fire deck with Gravity Mountain with Baby Blaze, into some of the one prize stage 2 decks because Baby Blaze hits for 120. Alakazam has 140 HP. And Blaziken has 170. So obviously, like, it's not that hard for an Alakazam to one hit a Baby Blaziken, but just being able to, like, using your stadium as kind of a in the moment turn swing, because the effect on Baby Blaze, right, does 120 to the bench also. And so if they have 2 Alakazam, one on the bench and one on the active, and you play the Gravity Mountain, now you're KOing both Alakazams. And just like, I haven't done that. It's just like an interesting thing. I've also been looking at building an electric deck. Right now the meta is so bad for electric, and I really want to build like a Stevens and Empoleon deck.
Yeah.
But the looking at like paralysis as kind of the strongest status right now in the meta, I think there's a lot of like confusion, kind of mischief that you can do. Poison. I mean, all of them, right? All of them are pretty strong. But there's a lot of different ways to play. The
obvious best one, though.
Yeah. The Mega Electros, I think.
Yep. It'll paralyze.
Paralyzes, and the whatever the
electric.
Yeah, the electric as a energy generator for your Pokemon, I think is really strong. It could be really strong to build around. There's also like a Mega Dragonite deck floating around that's supposed to farm Dragapult, so I don't know.
We'll see. Someday.
We will see. But that's kind of where my head is at right now. Is just like theory crafting some stuff. Who knows if it's good? I'm bad at this game.
Yeah.
But I do want to like kind of build more into like fire, more into electricity. Just like see what I can come up with, and
Yeah, it's always fun.
out.
I think that we'll probably see a lightning box come out soon with like the eels.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the Mega Electros might be sleeper pretty strong, especially with like Greninja coming up and being strong.
Yeah,
being able to paralyze and like hit the bench and do stuff like that it's gonna be good.
It's very good. Yeah.
So that's what I've been doing.
Well, we've already talked about kind of the new stuff we're doing next for Patreon. All that's up to is say goodbye.
Yeah, next episode 69. Season finale. It's gonna be good. Hopefully we'll get Johnny on.
Yeah. We should have him on next week.
Cross your fingers.
And then we should be able to do our predictions, maybe, for Worlds.
It'll be fun.
Discuss NAIC. That'll probably literally be the whole episode. Is like NAIC will be the main episode. Mm-hmm. We'll talk about it. We'll look back on the season, and then the bonus will be us like having some drinks and making Worlds predictions.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
I'm stoked about it. Thank you, Jake. Goodbye to you.
Of course.
Thank you for coming on the show. Thank you for talking with me for such a long time this evening.
Yeah, today, yeah. It was good therapy and then podcasting.
It's always great to see you. So
it's always great to see you.
Aw, shucks.
Distance means nothing when I hold you in my heart.
Aw, what great words.
Thank you so much.
Well, I'll see you next week and sometime this week as well. We got to do the bonus for this show as well.
Absolutely. I need to talk to you about I'm coming up to see you and to talk to you about what we're doing. So
that'll be fun. We got to do something in person. It'll be cool. Well, goodbye to you. I'm going to bed after this. I got tomorrow off, so I don't have to do anything crazy. I got to go pick up some more boxes. We're moving. And then I'm playing Destiny and doing some chores. Got to pack up the house. Got to get ready. Got to get our cats to love each other before we move.
Yep.
But that'll be it for me. I'm tired. And I got to go find a thumbnail for this episode. So
Double chin Rayquaza.
That's right. I'm thinking the picture of like what's the whale, that movie? Where, like the guy's face is the meme now. Something like that with like Rayquaza on it. I think it'll be funny.
Oh gosh, don't promise too much. Don't promise too much on air.
Could be fun.
It'll be good.
All right, but we'll see you guys next time. Yeah, thank you for your support of the show, your viewership, your listenership, and your patronage. Patreon.com/terminalcreative or the link in the description. $1 a month, $2 a month, $5 a month. And thank you most of all to those $5 patrons, by which I mean $5 patron, Old Man Gigi.
Oh, that old man.
You're keeping us afloat. You really are. So thank you for that. We'll see you and all the poor patrons next week. Until then, farewell.
Peace.